Peace, my fellow human beings, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, y'all, so I'm so excited to be back. I'm excited to be filming another video. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be ranking my favorite performances. Also wanted to give a shout out to my younger sister Lalah for helping me with the inspiration for this video. I just want to say that I had so much fun preparing for this video because I had to go back in my mind and reminisce about all of these different performances that I've done. In no ways are these all of the performances that I've done, but today I chose 5 different performances that I've done within the past 3 years. So without any further ado, let's hop into the video. Starting with number 5. This show I chose Wonder World. Wonder World is a show that I did in 2018, and I was 19 years old when I did this show, and this was Iibada Dance Company. Wonder World was like this beautiful show, and it was based on cyberbullying. It had elements of circus and magic. In this show I had the lead role as the key keeper, or basically the ringleader. And I remember just having so much fun doing this show. Really good memory that I have of it is I would be on the side of the stage before every single show, and they would have me behind the wings because I would kind of have to pop out and appear in front of the audience, and then the spotlight would come on me. And I just remember being on the side of the stage and hearing the circus music kind of start up, and it was just so fun. The reason why I had to put this show on my list is because the show I carry around a cane, signify that I'm the ringleader, and at the end of the show my cane gets thrown to me from the side from the wings, and I have to catch it in mid. I'm standing center stage, the person is throwing it all the way from the side of the stage, and I have to catch it. My heart would always be oh gosh, am I gonna catch it? But if I can remember correctly, it went off without a hitch every single show, but audience will go crazy, so that was a really cool one. Coming in at number 4 on my list, The Skin We're In. The Skin We're In was a show that I did in 2017, and I was 18 years old when I did it. I did it with Kenyetta Dance Company. Had to put this one on my list because, first of all, when I did this show, I hadn't even graduated high school yet. I had just graduated high school. I always forget, it's because it was very close around that time. I think I graduated in May, and I did this show in June. And the reason why I had to put this one on my list is because at that point in my, career, you could say, or that point in my, journey as a dancer, period, I had never danced that hard in my life. I had never danced that hard in my life. I remember going through some of these rehearsals and thinking to myself, what in the world am I doing here? Choreography and the repertoire was something that I had never experienced before. I think that's why I put this on my list, is because this was the first time that I worked at a level like this. I remember being so honored and proud. And another thing that I was going to mention is that this is the first time that I was in the same studio with a lot of dancers that I had been looking up to since I was a child. I had been watching these people dance for a long time. I was the youngest. I'm still the youngest one in the company, but at that time I was still the youngest one in the company. I was 18 years old in the room with seasoned professional dancers, and I just remember doing these rehearsals and just looking around what in the world, what am I doing? The shows went off without a hitch. I did 2 shows. It was amazing. They were beautiful. I didn't want them to end. I was so happy. I was so excited at age 18. Just graduated high school, and I was mind blown. Amazing experience. So much fun. On to the next one. Number 3, Lingin. Lingin. Lingin is a rhythm and dance that originates in Senegal, West Africa, and this was a part of a show that I did in 2019 called A Dance in History, and this one was also with Iibada Dance Company here in Indiana. I think this was a luxury to dance. It was just amazing. This was choreographed by Mama Ronnie Stone. So I got the role as the elder or like the leader of this village because the piece is set in a village in Africa. Basically, I'm like initiating them into womanhood and initiating them into adulthood, and basically it starts out with this initiation ceremony and then we celebrate with lingin. Y'all listen, this rhythm was so impactful to me that it made its way into my dreams. And in my dream I was thinking the word Senegal just kept coming back to me. Didn't know that this rhythm was from Senegal. I didn't know the dance was from Senegal. I didn't even know Senegal was in Africa. I didn't know it was in Africa. I didn't even know Senegal was in Africa. That morning, and I looked up Senegal, and it said Senegal, West Africa. I said, what? So that rhythm impacted me that much to the point where I was going there in my dreams. This was a joy to dance because I could just let go. Because the rhythm is definitely one of my favorite African rhythms. Absolutely exhilarating and definitely one of my favorite performances thus far. Number two was very, very, very hard to choose between the number one and the number two spot. Because this show is very close to my heart. At number two is Ella. Ella comes in at number two. Ella was a show that I did in 2019, and I was 20 when I did this show. One of the best experiences as far as being a dancer I've had thus far. It was all live music, all live entertainment. The show captures the life of Ella Fitzgerald, Miss Sandy Lomax, and she was Ella, and she sung live every night. And we had a live band every night. The thing that I love about this show, though, the reason why it ranked so high on my list is because of the style of dance that I got to learn, which is Lindy Hop. If you've never heard of Lindy hopping was a style of dance that originated around the Harlem Renaissance era. But that's why I love this show so much, is because by this point, I had been so accustomed to dancing modern and ballet that doing Lindy Hop and learning Lindy Hop just came so left field for me, but in a good way, y'all. We wasn't just doing what we thought was Lindy Hop. We had a choreographer come in. She was a professional Lindy Hopper. 0 to 100. We didn't skip. We didn't cheat. We had to learn Lindy hopping from the bottom to the top. Our first rehearsal, we didn't do anything but learn how to transfer weight between you and your partner's hand. Like, we started from the bottom all the way to the top. Then by the end, we were throwing each other and swinging, and this show was so much fun, y'all. When I say this show was so much fun, almost every single show, first of all, every single show was sold out. Every show sold out. Out for my first piece, and I came out in this little hat and this really cool outfit, and I remember hearing the audience audibly gasp, like, because we were just that well dressed, we were just that sharp. The costuming was impeccably done. Like, the costuming was probably one of the most fun parts of the show. It's like when we finally got to dress up and get into character. As soon as you put the clothes, like as soon as I put my costume on, I would like instantly like become my character. Like sit different and stand different and walk different and talk different. It was just amazing, and I want to do it again someday. Coming in at number one. Coming in at number one. Moment of silence. Moment of silence. Memphis the Musical. Memphis the Musical. Memphis the Musical. Clap it up. Okay, this was 20 2017, and I was 18 years old when I did this show. By the name of the title, it's a musical. The style was musical theater and like character. Y'all, I just have to call it like it is. This was the most fun show that I've done since I have been working professionally. Everything I thought dancing would be and more. I did this show with Kenyetta Dance Company. I was still an apprentice at the time, and we had to learn the music first, which I think was so cool. I had never done a musical before, but obviously you have to learn the music first. In, out, be able to lip sing it, all of it. I love the music. That's probably another reason why this came in at #1, because the songs, like, even if I hear a song to this day, I might should have, like, I kind of do a little tear. I do a little tear. But the music is amazing. But here's, I think, why it came #1 for me. Here's why it came #1 for me. Shout out to Nick Owens for being like the head choreographer of this show, because that's why it came in #1 for me. The choreography of this show was the reason why it came in #1 for me. Each song and each piece that we did was so well thought out, so authentic, so detailed, so intricate. And the accuracy of these pieces in this show, and the excitement, I think I might be yet to do a show that was just so well choreographed. And shout out to Lalah, Hazelwood, Mama Vanessa, Owens. We really did our thing on this show. Like, we got rave reviews. The show went over beautifully. A totally different world in its own. Like, it was just, you would have to be there yourself, and you would have to experience it yourself to really get what I'm saying. Oh, the costume, I think I had about 4 or 5 different costumes in this show. That's another reason why I loved it so much, because I got to change costumes so many times. Double dutch on stage and jump roping on stage, and it was just all so well thought out. I could go on and on and on and on and on about Memphis the Musical, so I want Memphis the Musical. That's it. Alright, y'all, so we reached the end of the video. This was such a fun video to film. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Please share this video if you enjoyed it, and if you like these type of videos, please leave a comment. I have tons of performance stories and behind the scenes of what it's like to actually do what I do. If you're interested in that, please tell me. All of that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video. But until then, peace, my fellow human beings, and thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. See you later.